I'm back. 7 minutes, sorry, but yeah, luckily we have this now. After a brief history of the Bakugan I already have, we have got this. Well, one of two Bakugan battle packs from the third and last generation. I picked these up at Home Bargains. Great. These contain, actually, maybe I should be putting like a little timestamp as to when I actually get round to talking about this, because I could be, I don't want to make people, if you just came for this, you can just probably skip through to this part of the video and just watch it like that. I might do that. Bakugan Battle Pack. This contains Special Attack Ventry, Special Attack Dragonoid, Titanium Bruiser, Titanium Trox, and Smoke. Notice the spinners! Yeah, for some reason Bakugan thought it'd be a good idea to make them work like Beyblade in their last time, and this presumably caused their downfall. I know nothing about this set of Bakugan. See, all the attributes have been changed to odd symbols. There's little contents. I don't know what that means. Tells you how to assemble the spinner. Again, I don't know about any of this. Hopefully it'll be made clear as I open the box. Ventry with blaze swords, that's the little centre part of the spinner there. Dragonoid, Steel Warrior, Bruiser, Trox and Smoke. Notice how all of them, notice how Bruiser, Trox and Smoke are Bakugan made of two parts. But Ventry and Dragonoid are just these top halves. The top halves of the Bakugan, and they need to be combined with these bottom halves. I don't know how that works, but to form a sphere with these Bakugan, these ones are all full spheres, but these ones are just half spheres. I don't understand that yet. I need to have a closer look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to try and open this box, and there will be a jump cut here, because there's going to be an intermittent sync because this battery is on 13%, but hopefully before I could open this and take a brief look before I have to do a jump cut. That's hopefully not certain. I brought some wipes in here before I started, so I raised all that. Also, I will not be keeping these boxes. I don't feel the same way to Bakugan as I do about Super Zings. I'll be getting rid of these boxes. But yeah, also it says pack 3. This one says pack 4. That suggests there's a pack 1 and a pack 2. I have another Home Bargain store near to where I live. I'm gonna look in there next couple of days and I'm gonna see if I can find more of these. But I can't guarantee anything yet. It's not opening. Why is it not opening? Is there some mysterious tomfoolery at work, or is it just more tape? I could probably think about ripping this cardboard because I'm not planning on keeping it, but I'm going to try and get it done the easy way. Okay, there we go. That was not easy at all. Right. Inside is... Okay, I won't be able to do that on camera. I'm not Superman. What does it say we're made of? As well as being made of money, we're not made of steel. There we go. This is all that is left. Card backing. Gotta catch them all. I don't know how to get into this at all. There's no hints or anything. It's worse than Super Things. So opening from the bottom. I assume that's just holding the plastic in place. There, yeah. This was just holding the plastic in place. It's I don't know what this is supposed to be. Even like a Bakugan OS or something. I don't know. Notice the ripcord. Beyblades are us. Oh god. And also notice the little hook so you can put it on your finger and do some spins with it. like a fidget spinner. Actually, maybe not do that because you might hit someone. Oh! The cards are back, that's good to know. How many do you get? Oh, you don't get many. Oh. I seem to just take these out. Or not. Oh, they're all like... Okay, we can take these ones out. We can take the spheres out. Let's do that quickly. We can have a look at those in the later parts of the video because the camera's about to run out of charge. God, that nearly hit me in my face. Looks like everything else is kind of bolted in, including the spinners, oddly enough. So I'm going to get all these out of the box and then I'm going to finish this bit of the video. I'm going to do a jump cut. I really should have brought some scissors. In fact, I think I will have to bring some scissors for the next pack opening. Okay, here's the little spinner, the first one. Ugh! Sorry. Here's the second one. It me getting the other Bakugan out might be a pain. What did you do on Friday? Oh, actually it's Thursday. What did you do on Thursday? I opened Bakugan. Actually, no, we'll have to do a jump cut now because 6% battery. Jump cut until next part of video where all these will be unboxed. This has been a bit of a brief jump cut for you at home, but in real life terms, it's been about a few days. Reason, of course, being I've just been really damn busy. If you've paid attention to the previous part of the video that you've just watched, you'll know that the camera ran out of charge before I could finish even opening the box. So, off camera, I unboxed everything, and now we're going to go through the things that came in the box. Ooh! Now, the first thing I'm going to point out, so you might have seen this already, but it did come with a checklist for Bakugan. And now I already have one of these printed out for, I think, printer paper form. This is just going to be like a decorative thing. It does list all the regular Bakugan and all the special attack Bakugan. I really don't like how there's more special attack gimmicky Bakugan than the regular Bakugan, because the gimmicky one's just copying Beyblade, but we'll get onto that. They trashed all of the original factions, so there's no Pirates, Aquas, or anything. You've now got Misfit, Aquatic, Avian, Mammal, Dragon, Insect, and Dino. Now, I don't know what any of these are in terms of the Bakugan I've got here, so I won't be paying attention to any of that, and I don't think the colours matter. It's got a blue Bakugan here with the mammal symbol on, because you know how like Pirates Bakugan, Pirates would all be red and Aquases would always be blue. Well, that does not apply to this series, okay? Also notice how because the colours don't matter, you can't get each individual Bakugan in every attribute. You can only get it in a certain few. Like this one, Buttercolor, only comes in red and green, so it doesn't come in all the colours. There's also a rarity list. There's Diamond Bakugan, Galactic Bakugan, and there's one supposedly gold. There's one Infinity Bakugan that uses a supposedly gold flywheel, but again, that's not important. Titanium Gold Special Attack, Titanium Special Attack, Gold and Titanium Special Attack. This makes no sense. This website's still up, I think, Bakugan.com. This is from 2 years ago, I think. There's a collect them all, a QR code. I think I'd rather not, because right, I think I failed to mention this earlier, but again, apologies if I am going round in circles, because I may have mentioned this already, I may have not. Apparently, well, I managed to find both of these Bakugan sets in Home Bargains for about £4 each, so I got two, that's £8 total. I was a bit curious to how much they would have released. I was a bit curious to how much they would have sold for originally. I looked up and it turns out these sets are meant to be 30 quid each. Yes, I'm being serious. I don't know how much it costs to mass produce these Bakugan, but I want to purchase these for 30 quid each. Yeah, so great. Okay, so we're just gonna get the other things, the first couple of things out of the way first before you get on to the actual Bakugan. Firstly, you get a ripcord, which I don't understand the design behind it. I do know that it is quite it does work well with the spinning Bakugan, so that's one thing. So I'll get onto that later. And the little countdown thing's just started on the camera. It says 59 minutes 59 seconds, which will be more than enough time for me to finish this video, but that's a clear sign that the SD card's running out of space ever so slowly. What else have we got there? Just quickly get out of the way. We've got this. Now, I don't know what this is. It fits the little cards that the set came with, which we'll get to in a minute. And there's also this, which is a ripcord, but it moves. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a ripcord, card holder double function thing. I don't get it. Also, I don't get the rules. I don't get the rules of the of this version of the game either. So I may look it up. I may not. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to get onto the actual cards you get in this particular set. I assume these are the same cards per set, but they could be blind. If they're blind, that would suck. But I don't think they're blind. I hope they're not blind at all, because if it did, that would suck. I think, like I said, they're kind of just spread out on my desk, so just got to kind of pick them up and hope for the best. Okay, hopefully we are getting somewhere. Just give me a minute. Hang on. Okay, we're done here. Okay, so you get 2 of these replacement gate cards. Now, if you saw the earlier bits of the video, you'll remember that the old gate cards look nothing like these. The old gate cards look more like orange. These ones are blue. Plus, they've got that weird logo on. What's more offensive to me is that how they don't contain any, like, special abilities at all. So you can't say, gate card activate ever again. Which is a bit of a sucky, not really much, sucky? Is that even a word? It's a bit of a terrible thing that's happened, because I think gate card bonuses were a good idea. Although this may work in the same way, I don't know. These symbols are giving me probably the same kind of vibe. Maybe these are bonuses, because if we have a look at the ability cards here, you can see that the colours and the symbols do match what is on these cards, but I don't know if I don't know if it works in the same as a bonus. Apparently, these work as puzzle cards. They can be joined together, but in the 2 I've got here, they don't work. They just kind of look like this. There's a couple of symbols on this one, the greens and the reds, and then there's a blue symbol on this one. I don't understand it at all. Anyway, so these are gate cards. I'm going to be using this one for the Bakugan transformation eventually in this video. And of course, we've got these ability cards. These ability cards, again, they look nothing like the original Bakugan. These look more bland, in my opinion, because the older ones were like orange. These ones just not look as good, in my opinion. We've got Dan. They're doing character cards. I know they did character cards for the original Bakugan, but I don't know how rare they were. Don't know if it was easier to find one of those. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Actually, I'm not really much. Didn't really collect those because I think they came out in what, 2006. Oh blimey! So anyway, we've got Dan, which apparently is the same Dan Kuso from the original Bakugan anime, which you wouldn't be able to guess that from the appearance, would you? The hair's probably a thing. The jacket's also different. Because believe it or not, all episodes of the original Bakugan Battle Brawlers, the original episodes of the original Bakugan Battle Brawlers dub are on YouTube, and I watched all of them. Just the first series. I didn't watch New Destroy Onus and Not New Destroyer, not Containing Videos, none of that. Just the original series, alright? Because I think that was the series I watched originally on, what was it, Kicks or Pop? I think back when they were doing like reruns back then. I think I vaguely remember the theme song back then, because I used to be like, oh, how can like a TV show theme song be that good? I don't know. I'm starting to. It's like anime. Get used to it. Younger self. So yeah, there's like different stats I don't understand. Dan Kusor. Then we've got Griffin, who potentially is like a teammate or a rival. I assume it's a teammate, but it could be a rival. I don't know. It's not Masquerade at all. Dan versus... Oh no, this guy's the rival. So this guy must be like a friend. Dan versus Kage. I assume it's Kage, not Kage. Or Cage. I assume it's Kage because it's like Japanese. Yeah, he must be the antagonist based on how it's like a versus, and also he's darkest. Well, not darkest at all because it's black, but you know, like a similar darkest attribute Bakugan. If anything comes in black, that probably means it's an evilton in Bakugan terms anyway. So this must be like a rival battle wing card, Dan versus Kage. I assume that's because, you know, darkest Bakugan are evil in Bakugan. I shan't spoil it for the people who haven't seen the TV show yet, because it is on YouTube. I'm not that daft. Okay, then we've got some weird things that they also gave me in this pack. These! I don't understand them at all. Well, this didn't until I realised these resemble... They're supposed to be like Bakugan cards. We've got Trox, Smoke, Bruiser, Dragonoid, and Ventry. Now, of course, these have stats, individuals, and the little symbols and other stuff. So these are supposed to be cards representing each of the Bakugan. But then why are they shaped so weirdly? I don't understand. However, they also gave me two of these, like lower halves, a silver one and a gold one. These are supposed to represent the little spinners for the special attack Bakugan, which again we'll get onto later. Steel Warrior and Scorch Whips. Now, if you look, it looks like there should be like an upper half to this card. Like there should be like an upper half, because it looks like there's half missing. There doesn't look like there's a bottom half missing from these cards though. What I think they're trying to imply is that if you can connect these two together, it will give you a bonus based on how these two shapes on the left hand side line up. But the fact that the rest of the card doesn't line up makes me kind of bothers me. Like this side doesn't continue onto the top side. That's weird. Here's Scorch Whips one again, but I don't understand how these work. I don't know if they're played separately or with these. If they're with these, it looks pretty strange. Okay, and then there's one more weird thing that they've been kind of pushing with this newer Bakugan set. Where do I put these? I'm just going to have to put them on the side for now. Up there, with all this lot. Actually, I shall use this for the special attack Bakugan, because the other ripcord is pretty massive. Just go down there for a second. For some reason, they're pushing a Roblox game for Bakugan. Bakugan Battle League on Roblox. And they gave me this. It's an item code. I don't care about this game. I wouldn't be playing it. If you want to use this code yourself, go ahead. Although I imagine I will be keeping this little card for some odd strange reason. But yeah, I don't care about this game at all. I don't really play. I've got Roblox installed on the computer, but I don't play it. In fact, all that I play on Roblox are just a bunch of obbies, like you know, obstacle courses, because I used to play those on the Xbox One version for the Xbox Live subscription ran out. Great. Okay, so now we're going to move on. Before we actually get to the Bakugan, we're going to have to go through these. These are the little rings, I guess, that go around the Bakugan's like midsection, sort of, when they spin. And they're all made of like these translucent plastic. I will not be showing the Bakugan with these on, because I think it kind of ruins the effect of the Bakugan, because These are just Beyblades to me. I don't really understand why they included these. But there's a blue one and there's a green one. And I've forgotten what their names are, but according to the cards, one of them is Steel Warrior, and the other one is Scorch Whips. According to the back of this box, this green one is Steel Warrior. However, it calls this blue one, for some reason, it calls it Blaze Swords. Oh, I get it. I've just figured out why. This is Blaze Swords. But the card it's included, they included the Steel Warrior card, which is correct, but they replace the Blaze Swords card with the Scorch Whips card, and I don't get that. This is not Scorch Whips, this is Blaze Swords. That's weird. That's really confused me. Great. Okay, so now we're going to have to go through the Bakugan, and we're going to use, of course, the gate card and get these out of the way quickly. Don't have to show them anymore. Right, we're going to get the regular Bakugan out of the way. It feels like getting the special attack ones could be a bit more of a thing to go through. Okay, so I'm going to go in order on this box first, because it goes on Bruiser, Trox, and Smoke. Let's just do those in that order. Okay, so this is Bruiser. If I can find the... yeah, this is Bruiser, apparently. It's blue. Same colour of blue I imagine that the Aquos line hull is in. There's some metallic silver being used here, which I do like to see. Anyway, so we're going to be doing the folding Bakugan stand. If they still call them stands, I don't care. That's what I'm going to be calling them. Stand. Okay, so this Bruiser, when he's all stood up, he's a bull. He's meant to be a bull. Look at the horns. All the silver and everything. Not bad. Not bad for a little Bakugan. I mean, yeah, you can make him nod. That's all right. What I don't understand, though, is they've connected the feet parts together. So you just grab one end and they move up both at the same time, like this. And I don't get that at all. Okay, so now he looks a bit taller. And that's it. To fold him up, fold in his legs like this. And then his little head just kind of folds in like this. And yeah, I know there's like a little bit of plastic on the end. We'll get to that. Let's close this down like that. These two sides just fold in like that. So yeah, the reason why there's like a little bit of plastic in here is because it's what's keeping the Bakugan folded up. If we do a stand again, you can see that this will slide off. You can unclip this and it comes in half. And the reason for this is you can attach the top half to the spinners, which again we'll get to in a minute. These do nothing on their own. So basically, if you try to fold this Bakugan up without attaching it to a base, look, it won't stay closed. It will just pop open because there's nothing holding this bit of plastic down. That's why there's a hole in the front. So they've kind of overcomplicated their formula a bit, but that doesn't matter because we can now move on to the next Bakugan. And according to the pack, the next one is Trox. This is Trox. If I can find, yeah, this is Trox. Again, a lot of silver, purple, black. That looks like a Darkest Bakugan. You'd probably be mistaken for thinking it was a Darkest Bakugan if you didn't know the series very well. Yeah. I don't get these numbers. Also, Bakugan no longer have printed G power or B power, I think it was referred to in a Geogan Rising, whatever. Anyway, so no more printed numbers for you. Peeling. Yeah. It's a Cobra. It's obviously a Cobra. Look at it. There's some silver going on. This is a really big base and a really like thin head, but it's a Cobra. Of course it is. The feet are a bit strange too, because you've got to get your nail in there. And then when I open these up, I realise there's like a little rail system, so you can move them down or up, and that makes no difference at all. I don't know why they implemented the rail system at all. Uh-oh. Sorry. That's the first time that's happened. That's the first time I've knocked this light off by mistake. Maybe I should be making a few alterations to this desk. Hang on. Okay, there we go. That should be a bit better. So yeah, this is a bit strange. It's a Cobra, but it's meant to be a Cobra, but look, I think it's a Cobra, but it's got legs. I'm pretty sure Cobras don't tend to have legs. Of course, you can separate this into two parts, and just goes back on there like that. So of course, to fold it up, clip his legs in. You fold his head in, so the plastic part is there, then this just closes up like that. So yeah, there's a lot of springs and stuff involved. And the last regular Bakugan we have is of course Smoke. A white Bakugan. I do like the fact there's a white Bakugan. The design does look it looks very elegant. I'm just gonna say that. I do like the design here. I think the blue goes well. The pastel blue does go well with the white, I think. And then we have the henshin sequence, Bakugan stand even. If I can find where the magnet's located. There we go. Pretty simple. Yeah. I think this one is alright. Yeah, I know it still looks like a ball, but I think it's a pretty nice. It's meant to be a dragon. I think they've done a nice job with it looking like a dragon. I mean, look at it. Little whiskers, I think, nicely painted. There's little scales in there, I think, too. This tail's two parts, I think. Yeah, so that's cool. What mystified me at first is the feet. I was looking at the photo on the back of the box and I couldn't figure out how to get the feet out until I watched the video. It turns out you're meant to pull them out like this. So they slide out to the back and they drop down like that. So does it look like a dragon? I think the inclusion of feet makes it look more like a dragon that's had an inflated body. I'm not a fan of the fact the legs are so small. And I don't understand why they gave it such a... I don't know why they decided to give it this design. I don't know. And of course we have the usual split function. If anything, I think this now looks more like a dragon in my books. This side. But no, you've got to do this in order to complete it again, I guess. So of course, to fold it up, do the feet, slide the feet, fold the head in, and fold one part of this tail up like this, and then fold the other side down. Also, if you do slide it out like this, it will transform automatically without the use of a gate card. Like that. I think that's pretty weird. Right. Okay, now we move on to the difficult subject of the special attack Bakugan. These are... Well, they're different. You can see here that the only part of the Bakugan that is truly a Bakugan is the top coloured part. The top coloured part is the only part that transforms. This is a whole Bakugan on its own. This half sphere is its own Bakugan. And the bottom part of the sphere is the Beyblade. Well, the Bakublade, Beyblur. You can see here, it's like silver. It's much heavier, I think, due to the magnet. Not magnet, but the mechanism. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this, shove it in one end, like a Beyblade. You pull it out like this, and it spins around. Like that. And of course, you don't want it falling down there into the crap area. You don't want it to do that at all. You've got to make sure it stays on the desk. Is this a good idea? No way. It's obviously a competing choice for Beyblade, and since Beyblades are still very popular when these came out, I think this led to their downfall. They were becoming too much like their competitor, and they weren't being creative enough to carry on. That's not a good sign. But they still transform the same way as regular Bakugan. Well, kind of, sort of. It's not. It's a bit stuck. There we go. Believe it or not, it actually took me a while to figure out that this was Dragonoid. Because for some reason, the checklist photos were a bit whack. The wings were more down here. But my toy was all the way up here, so is my toy out of whack or something? I don't know. Anyway, Dragonoid. It's not the Dragonoid I know, but it looks alright. It does look kind of like a dragon in Bakugan terms, I think. It's got a tail. Yeah, I mean, Dragonoid not coming in red. I think that's a bit of an insult because he's always coming red. I think this is the first time he's coming in another colour. Well, another primary colour. In fact, I don't even know if it's possible to get him in red in this series. I trust that it is possible, but I'll just quickly consult the checklist. Yes, it is. You can get him in red. Phew. And yes, I know you can get previous Dragonoids in green as well, and every other Bakugan colouring. So that's what, blue, black, tan colour for Subterra. I don't know. So, oh, excuse me. And yes, of course, when you remove these Bakugan from their little bases, they stay as this, of course, but they can't transform because there's no clip at the bottom. Ooh, so you've got to attach these at all times, which is annoying. They don't come with their own like little base and everything. And I drop it already. And yeah, there's like these little doors that cover up these little sides. And are these meant to be feet or something? I don't know. Oh, notice how they make the magnet go in and out slightly. These little stands on the bottom, not on the back. That fold out as well. I don't know what they're about. Oh. Anyway, so we're just going to quickly transform him to move on to the last Bakugan in this video. We'll introduce the next pack in this video, because it's really long now, in case you haven't noticed. So just move the chest part down, and then there's this back part that folds down, and there's two wings that fold into the sides, and then they clip in very awkwardly, I think. Then the head just boop, boop. Okay, so that's not entirely bad. However, my favourite Bakugan out of all of these, I think I said that about Smoke. I mean, I like them all in their own ways, I guess. But we've got Ventry as the last one. The Helio base. This is meant to be gold. This one's meant to be silver, I guess, to give it like some kind of special flair to it, I guess. But yeah, Ventry. That is the most impressive transformation I think I've seen on Bakugan in person. I think that's pretty good. It's a bird. I think it's a bird. This could pass as like a little stinger for a tail, but I don't know. There's some feet there. This moves up. There's some metallic silver on the head, which I do like seeing. I do like my metallic paint. Okay. I really don't get these holes though. What are these holes for? Anyway, to transform, you have to fold the head in. It doesn't fold in all the way, it just folds up like that. You take this part here, and it clips round, all the way around to the front. So it goes over the top. And you take these wings here, and then fold them in, until they click, and you've got this. So I guess that's it. That's this Bakugan set complete. All that's left for me to do now is to introduce the next pack for the next video. This is pack 4. Contains 5 new Bakugan. Actually, this is Bruiser. This is the special attack version of this Bakugan. But it looks different enough, and besides, it's translucent. As well as 2 of the spinners and everything else. So, yeah, so Bruiser, Ventry, Batman, Headbutt, yeah. Apart from Bruiser, these all appear to be new Bakugans. So, yeah, we'll be getting back to you with this video next couple of days. This video you're watching now could take forever to upload. It could take 5 to 8 working years. Anyway, so that's it. Bakugan, gotta catch 'em all.